Some team coverage of this wintry weather this morning. Ray Urena is in Putnam County, Mark Teichner in Newton County. We begin, though, with photojournalist Eli Jordan in Henry County. Hey, Eli, good morning.
Good morning, Caitlin. Yeah, and the snow has stopped here in Henry County. I am at exit 212 along I-75 in Locust Grove, and you can see that the streets are they're okay, and everybody's traveling down I-75 just fine, but snow has stuck to elevated objects and stuff like this railing right here. We got that much snow, Caitlin. That's how much we got. Let's see. About that much, yep. And so, but it is on the ground here. You can see my footprints all in it, and it's a little bit more than a dusting, maybe 1/8 of an inch or something like that. But as far as the roads go, nothing is sticking to the roads. They are still clear, no icing, just wet from the melted snow. And as far as the falling precipitation, there's no more falling precipitation at this hour. It started at 6 a.m., a little bit of flurries, then turned into showers. It was consistent for about an hour, hour and a half. And now it stopped. So here in Henry County, exit 212 at Locust Grove along I-75, the snow has stopped, but it has made everything a little nice, pretty white, dusting on the yards and the cars that have been parked, but nothing on the roads here. Everything looks good, and traffic is running fine on I-75. Back to you, Caitlin.
So not significant, but certainly special. Thank you, Eli, for that look there in Henry County. And we're also seeing snow in Newton County as well. Fox 5's Mark Teichner joining us from the square in Covington. He was the first of our team to see those flakes this morning. Hey, Mark.
Yeah, good morning. Not as special here as it is for Eli down there in Henry County, because if you take a look at the Covington Square, we got no snow. We got nothing on the grass. We got nothing on the pavement. It hasn't been snowing here for quite some time now. That being said, we did see snow. It started at about 6:15, and it flurried really for about an hour, but it never got to the point where it accumulated onto anything. But it did make it pretty for some folks who were out early. And in fact, we ran into a woman who said she was surprised by the snow when she went out to go get her cup of coffee in the morning, but she was certainly excited to see those white flakes flying from the sky.
It's just exciting. It brings back memories from my childhood when we would anticipate getting to be out of school, and it's just exciting for everyone, the family, and to just enjoy the snow.
Yeah, to enjoy the snow, a little bit of fun, a little bit of beauty for the early morning. Hopefully we're done with all of this, but we're not sure. The Fox 5 Storm Team app does say we might get some more snow, but you heard Alex say he thinks maybe we're done here in Covington. But we're going to check it out, and we're going to stay here. We're going to have another report for you coming up on Fox Local at 8:30, so we'll let you know if we see any changes. But at least for now, no snow here in Covington, and it hasn't been any snow for at least a half hour or so. We're back to you, Caitlin.
Keeping us up to date, Mark. Appreciate you. Time now to head to Putnam County, give you a look there where Fox 5's Ray Urena has been this morning, is now bringing us the latest. Look at you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely covered in snow. I cannot say the same as Mark over there. It has been nothing but snowing for about an hour now. And just look at the difference, Caitlin, that half an hour makes. I'm going to have photojournalist Stephen Herring pan over to the side. It is indeed sticking to the ground here. You see this red truck that is passing by right now. That is covered in snow. Our news car is covered in snow. And the lawn here at the Magistrate Building, that is covered in snow. If you remember 30 minutes ago, it was only the one white patch. Now the whole lawn is covered in snow. So snow is definitely sticking to the ground here in Edenton and Putnam County. You can see all that snow on the bushes outside, just a top layer of dusting. And Stephen, if we keep moving a bit to the right, I see it a little bit in the right hand frame. You can see that just the difference it makes between the tree capturing that snow up at the top and not letting it fall. So you have that bit of a difference here on the ground visually, that green from what the lawn looked like just about an hour ago to what it does now. A very stark difference. Now, we did speak to a produce shop owner not too long ago. He said he was excited to see the snow, saying it's just not something that you see often. Take a look.
Just be careful. Everybody be careful and drive slow. We ain't used to snow and ice on the roads down here, but down here we like getting that playing in it. So.
Getting down and playing with it indeed. Now, as Alex was saying, we are seeing some diminishing visibility here in Edenton as the snow continues. The roads are getting plenty slick. It's been raining since early this morning, about 5:30 this morning. When we first got out here, it has been raining and precipitating ever since. And Georgia Power has been out and about, just making sure that everybody still keeps their lights on as the snow falls. But again, here in Edenton, the snow is starting to stick, and some people are very excited. They were yelling out a window not too long ago saying it's snowing. Just overall excitement for not something they see all that often. Caitlin, back to you in the studio.
That is for sure. So many jealous kiddos here right directly in the metro area, wishing they were where you are, Ray. Thanks so much. And now would be a good time to download the Fox 5 Storm Team app. You can get the latest forecast, the latest radar anytime. It is free in your app store. 8:04 on your clock, and hey, this is what it looks like in Columbus. Snow coming down there. Fox 5 viewer Gabriella Stroop sent us this video. Looks like they shot it from inside the house where it is warm and toasty. Get yourself another cup of coffee. Sit down with us. Get caught up. And take a look at this viewer photo. This is from Pike County here. Oh yeah, I love these deck pics. It always paints a great picture of how much we're getting. Mark Blackstock sending us this photo from Milena. Is that how you say it, Alex? Milena? You can see the snow is starting to accumulate there. And Jeff and Julie Jones sending us this photo from Woodbury in Meriwether County. You can see that snow starting to stick to on the back deck. They have a furry friend that seems to be enjoying it all, watching it fall there. Across the state line in Alabama, snow coming down a lot heavier though. Yeah, that's for sure. You're looking at video from Pell City. George Weaver sending it in for us. Really sticking there, accumulating. Wow, it's so interesting, Alex, to see just the different level of and the size of those flakes across our area.
Yeah, Caitlin, and we're seeing that right now in Forsyth. You know, it's always funny. I always have like some sort of marker in all these different cities. Like in Forsyth right now, I know this is the Chevy dealership only because I drove I-75 here for years. Pell City, that's right next to the Buc-ee's, in case you're wondering, over there close to Birmingham on that side of the state line. So yeah, the snow really sticking to the ground here in Monroe County. This is a live look in Forsyth. I am expecting the snow to come to an end in Monroe County in relatively short order. All right, so technically these winter weather alerts, the winter weather advisory and the winter storm warning go until 1 p.m. However, I expect the precipitation to end before then. So as of now, I'm not looking for anything else in LaGrange. I'm not looking for anything else in Griffin, Zebulon, McDonough, Covington, or Monroe. We go over to Fox 5 Live Viper. You see the back edge of the precipitation here in Thomaston. It's in Milner now, in Barnesville, pushing into Forsyth, right? So maybe 10 or 15 more minutes in Forsyth, and that's it. Monticello, only about 10 or 15 more minutes. Mark is done in Covington, and then you look up towards the north here into the Athens area. Any rogue flakes that are flying up there, those will be coming to an end as all of this continues to slide off to the east this morning. If you are in metro Atlanta and you have not seen snow yet, you will not see snow today. All right, so we saw it in Henry County. We saw it in parts of Spalding County, I believe in Newton County, where Mark was there in Covington. If you're on the edge of your seat here in DeKalb County, on the edge of your seat in Gwinnett County, sorry, today is not your day. Maybe we can do it some other time this year, but all of this is beginning to shift away here from metro Atlanta. So a live look over downtown and midtown. In fact, if you look here in the reflection of the west end, you can see the sun rising off in the distance. 34 is where we stand now. So Atlanta is even above freezing, a northwesterly breeze at about 12 miles an hour. Do note that whatever we have on the ground out there, we will get above freezing today and the sun will come out. So I expect to see a lot of melting of whatever's out there, but anything that does not melt will be able to stick around through the overnight hours because those temperatures will get back down below freezing, and we would be looking at a black ice potential for tomorrow morning. All right, so here goes the back edge of the snow. This model has really jumped on board with the timing of this. I think it's a good depiction depiction of what's going to be happening. 9 a.m., Putnam County, Macon over towards Oglethorpe County, and then that gets out of here by 11 a.m. We will be all done across the metro area. The sun comes out later this afternoon, and it will be a dry Sunday evening. As I mentioned, be on the lookout for some black ice potentially tomorrow morning, 45 tomorrow afternoon. So whatever it is out there in the black ice department will be out of here relatively quickly. But Caitlin, another reinforcing shot of some cooler air there on Tuesday, a high of only 43. That sets the stage for overnight low temperatures in the mid-20s for Wednesday and Thursday before we're back in the 50s by the end of the week.
Wow. All right. Thanks, Alex. Getting us prepared.